Hello, boys and girls of the internet. My name is Beard and Marketing, and as always, this is the platform where we talk about all things marketing. Let's say it's been a very interesting time in our country, right? We have all rallied together, obviously led by the Generation Z. We have rallied behind them to reject this finance bill. I think the country has never been this united for our cause, right? Having this in mind, one of the problems that businesses have had is marketing, right? Online, right? Marketing online has become a bit difficult. Let's first agree, creating business content and making business content that is exciting for consumers is already difficult enough. So as a business, one of the things that you're trying to do, you're trying to compete with also your, content creators who are naturally gifted, right? And people who will naturally gravitate towards their content and they want to watch their content. Those are the people you're also competing with, yeah, in terms of business content, right? Right now, we are at a point where all content creators are talking in unison, right? They're all talking about the finance bill. Everyone is talking about the finance bill, right? Everyone on social media is talking about the finance bill. This has served to really almost dial down the content that businesses are making. Because any business content that people are making, either people are scrolling really fast past them, or they're looking for how relevant is this content to the finance bill. So for businesses, it's a very interesting time, and it's a very some businesses will gain a lot out of it, and some businesses might stand not to gain as much. But then this would be my advice, right, to businesses. So number one, if you're a business that deals a lot with youth products and products that are mainly marketed towards the youth, you cannot afford to be silent, right? You need to show that you are standing with the youth. You need to show that you are in solidarity with the youth. So you cannot stand to be impartial. So I'll give you an example of there is a brand, he's called Mwadzame. He makes really good t-shirts. He recently did a t-shirt design for, it's called Kichwa ya Maji. And it's basically a parody against the police, because the police have been using excessive force, right? So I liked that design, and I like that he used the current happenings as an opportunity, and he saw that business opportunity, he ran for it, and I'm sure the prints that he will get out of that design would be ridiculous. And you see, because he is a youthful brand, he cannot stand to be silent on this, if that makes sense. Now, if you are a brand that I would say cuts across many generations, number one, and also is more corporate facing, my advice to you would be to tone down on your content, reduce your content. So if you, for example, had you wanted to push out a lot of content, right, over the next few months, you wanted to push out a lot of content, because right now there's so much noise around this finance bill. One of the things that you need to do is just tone down, reduce the number of content that you're putting out, save it for later, because content is content is also time bound, so there is a relevancy. But then if you post it right now, not too many people will interact with your content. You can see it even in terms of how EABL, for example, is putting out content. Before, because EABL has a huge marketing investment, so they have a lot of content creators, right? In their, they pay a lot of content creators. They have a lot of contracts with content creators. Right now, one of the things you'll see is that the content creators are not pushing out a lot of EABL content, for example. The reason why they're not doing that as much is because EABL realizes that even if you push out this content, it will be lost in the noise that is currently reject finance bill. So I guess that's how you have to kind of look at it. If you're a youthful brand, you cannot afford to be silent. And if you're a brand that cuts across and is more corporate facing, you'll see them dial down a bit. These have been my thoughts. You guys are open to critique me, agree and disagree with me politely in the comment section. And if you like this kind of content, tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's continue growing our marketing community. Over and out. Beard and Marketing.